Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome for this Q&A regarding my USA trip and all kind of questions you guys have for me that I did not answer in the precedent videos, the former videos. New York City. I had a lot of fun in New York City. That was my favorite city for sure. Favorite rural area was probably Harper's Ferry, if we can say it's a rural area. Beautiful, really nice. Just really cool, yeah. No, I didn't. I heard Quebec, so that was great. I heard French people, or there are French people in Canada, but no, I didn't get to because it was very short. But I'm definitely gonna have the opportunity later. How freaking nice people are. I mean, I was expecting people to be just people, but I did not expect American people to be that freaking nice. Yes. My mom's French fries, period. My friend with who I went to this trip is American, and he is coming from West Virginia. That's all. Black squirrels, Mustangs everywhere. Those were really culture shocks. Deer everywhere. How nice and cool life seemed to be over there. That was like a culture shock, you know. The atmosphere, the vibe is so different from France, you know, in general, when you're just here and observing. That was kind of a culture shock. I've never fished in my entire life, so fly fishing, I don't know what it is, but obviously not. I got asked this question a lot. It's hard to choose because you know how much I love food and everything was just so good. And it's really hard to choose, but I have two main ones. The first one is a meal I had at home with my friend. He cooked brisket, I think it was, and I had like mashed potatoes and then a whole plate that you saw it. It was, I mean, home cooked, I think you say, is really the best. It was awesome. But as weird as it is, one of my favorite food was, so beside the Korean food and Japanese food, which obviously are just the best, it was at a fast food chain, which was Friday, TGIF. In Canada, you remember guys, you actually commented on that a lot. A lot of you guys said, oh wow, your sandwich like looked like really fresh and good, and it was really good. It was our night in Canada. We ate at TGI Friday because it was at the top of our hotel, and wow, I still remember it. It was just so good, so fresh and tasty. The bread, everything, even the French fries were just really good. Yeah, I really remember this one. A lot of you guys are asking me about where next in the US, so I've been telling you that I will probably come back first into Canada. Where to in the US? There is just so many places I want to go to and go back. Well, first, that would be nice to go to New Hampshire, because I got a really good friend over there. And also, you don't say, let me try to pronounce it, New Hampshire, I think you say, and Vermont, something like this, and Nova Scotia and all those very nice places up north. Obviously, I absolutely want to go to Louisiana and Texas and Florida, and I mean, you know why, especially Louisiana, French Quarters, New Orleans, and then in Texas, I want to go to Texas. And then also, I mean, the same everywhere, you know, like Florida, I want to go to Washington and see all the mountains and all stuff like that, the Seattle, the coast. I want to go to California, New Mexico, I mean, Colorado. Oh man, I also want to go to Colorado and Arizona and everywhere, guys. I want to go everywhere. I want to see Chicago. I don't know why. I mean, there's just so many places I want to go. And I want to go to Alaska. Let's not forget about Alaska and Hawaii. Let's not forget about those places. I saw a comment from one of you guys telling, oh, you should keep Alaska for the last, you know, because it's the best place. And I do believe Alaska is going to be amazing because, I mean, you know, Alaska. It's very difficult for me to know exactly where I'm going to go first when it's going to be the US. But I have plans. I mean, I'm making plans. I'm just waiting for this house things to be done. and I'm waiting to finish this whole US trip series to really start looking and planning really. But yeah, I have a different states where I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be going to. Which one's gonna be the first and when? I'm gonna keep you updated, guys, but it's gonna happen this year. This year, guys. Amazing. I just need to be healthy, but let's say I'm healthy, yeah. No, I will never move. I mean, never say never. I just think it's very Mary. It's very Mary can settle. Mary can plan. She's always spontaneous. She always has to move and stuff like that. I'm changing places, apartments every single year. I just can't settle. Not now, as at least maybe not in my 20s. So moving to the US will be more like going to the US for a year and traveling, but moving and settling, it's like the US or somewhere else, it's impossible in my mind yet. But no, in the future maybe, but I don't think so, because I don't know, traveling there a lot probably, but moving there, you know, politically speaking, you know, I don't know, I don't think it will be the best for me as a French, I guess, you know, but I don't want to go down this road, but traveling for years in the States, yeah, definitely. Like the Bass Pro Shops, yeah, we do. Obviously we do. I actually went to one of them a few weeks ago and it was a lot smaller than Bass Pro Shops, obviously, but yeah, pretty similar, yeah. No, I actually got to converse in French with French people in Blackwater Falls. There were two people. I think she was Belgian and he was French. And they were staying in New York City for a year or two, and they were traveling to Blackwater Falls in a truck. In a truck? Yeah, like a truck, and they had a beautiful dog and all. But yeah, that was the only time I spoke French with French people. And didn't speak any French with Canadian, or not yet, at least. Yes, definitely, you know, especially, you know, in West Virginia, some people have like very kind of deep accent. They're kind of eating the words, and yeah, sometimes I had trouble. Overall, no, overall not at all. It was just people, it was not the accent, it was more people talking too fast. And as much as I'm used to hearing people talking fast in series or radio, and all, being in the actual country is obviously different, because you're not expecting, you know, like, you don't know what people are gonna say. So just yeah, people speaking a little too fast, and some, yeah. Oh yeah, I remember when we were at the Hard Rock Cafe in Washington, I had such a hard time understanding the waitress. I just couldn't understand what she was saying. I mean, you know, I understood, but I was like, no, like, and at the same time, now. And then I asked my friends, and they were like, yeah, she has a different accent than, you know, people in Washington for sure. Yeah, definitely. Yes, definitely. Especially meeting the fact that I met you, one of, you know, two of you guys, really changed my outlook on life, on a lot of things. But it's a little too personal, and it will be very long to explain and say, so I will keep it for myself for now, I guess. Kind of already answered that one. No challenging, but a little bit challenging when they speak too fast and when there's an accent I'm not used to. But overall, no. But I do feel like I should spend like a few months in an English-speaking country to really get used to the English language in general, because there is limits. You know, there are limits at watching series and listening to the radio and you're reading in English. It's amazing. This is how I can speak so well English, if I can say. But there are obviously, you know, it's those things have their own limits, and being in the actual country is the final step I have to take, I guess. Yes, obviously it's gonna happen this year. Not really sure what that is. I do know Powwow as the French group who sang "Le lion est mort ce soir." Ah oui, boy. But it might be something else. I'm gonna have to Google that. Obviously, I'm seeking for cultural differences. your Loveland Valentine. That is very sweet of you. I don't have any PO box anymore. I've been trying to have some for I think more than a year now. It is not possible anymore. I've explained that already a lot of times on my channels, but there's a lot of reasons why it's not working, and I'm really sorry for that, and I wish I could receive all of your letters and packages, guys, but for now I just don't have any solution. I'm really sorry for that. No, I was at the apple butter festival, but I didn't get to try any apple butter. No, but I received some from you guys. The main thing that I wasn't expecting, but I should have, was obviously, removing your shoes, because of what happened. Now you guys, you have to remove your shoes, which is obviously totally understandable, but at first I was like, why do I have to remove my shoes? And I remembered everything. I was like, oh, hell yeah, Mary, obviously. But yeah, beside this, it was a lot faster in the US than in France, even though I was a foreigner in the US and I am a French citizen in France. But no, not much differences. I guess, the worst was really this Canadian border from the States to Canada. Just going to Canada was such, we were pulled over and they searched our whole stuff, the whole bags and all, and then asked questions, and we had to wait forever for them to check on our passports and all. Beside this, no. Yeah, one of the best food I ate was probably that Korean food. Very healthy, obviously, and very tasty. And then I love Asian cultures and I love Asian foods, and Korean food is one of the best. So yeah. Hell yeah, I have actually something planned that I will be doing when I will be going to California. That will be wonderful, marvelous. I got reached out from one of you guys, and I'm just not gonna explain what it is yet, but the day will be in California. I will do that, and that will be one of the best thing ever, I believe. And I have some other amazing stuff to do in California too. But yeah, obviously maybe not the next trip, I don't know, but Texas, I want to visit every states, obviously. But yeah. Mexico is actually one of on the top of my list. Not at the top of my list, but on one of the places I want to go that are at the top of my list. This is not English, but you understand what I mean. Problem is, Mom is really worried because she's hearing a lot of stuff about Mexico City, happening and all. And I do believe Mexico is not the safest place right now. Like a lot of places, I do know, okay? But there's a lot of places I want to see. So for now, I'm just gonna put Mexico aside and then just wait a few months, a few years, and see if it goes better. But if I ever have the opportunity, to go there very spontaneously, I'll definitely go, me, adventure. It is improving a lot. I do feel a lot better. I do feel like totally normal again. I can eat as much as I want, whatever I want. I should be on a strict diet for still 2 weeks, like strict fatless diet, but I did try it yesterday and the day before some food with fat in it, and my body took it very well, totally normal, no pain, nothing at all. I'll still be, very careful for the next 2 weeks, but I do feel like normal again, and I don't know what that was. I'm still waiting for results. Actually, the result, they send them to Paris to study them, in Paris, and not in my local little town. So it's probably why it's taking so long to come back. But yeah, I still have no answer, what happened. I do believe it was a virus, which is why I feel so much better right now. But I still have to do some blood tests and just be careful. But yeah, you see me, I have so much energy right now, and then I can eat everything I want, and then I feel, not everything I want, but I can eat as much as I want, and then I have no pain anymore, which is great. So yeah, that's great. At some point I did, definitely, because when you're so used to like a certain diet, and suddenly for like a little more than 2 weeks you eat completely differently, I did. But I was just so happy to try different food that it was okay. Yeah, obviously, That's what enabled me to have such a pleasant flight back, even though we had so much turbulences. I was just laughing the whole time, like, oh, I'm all great, you know. It was just amazing. Thank you again. You know who you are. You gave me the Dramamine. A lot of things. Pack better. I really don't like packing a lot of stuff, but I have to, especially with all my equipments. So like, just think a little better and pack better. I also know that I really like traveling alone. As much as it was great, I'm really that kind of person. I just like to do everything alone. But it was great to be with people. But you know, it's like this at home too right now. You know, when I'm with my parents, I like to, for a few hours, just come into my bedroom and be alone and do my own stuff and all that. So just have more alone time if I travel with someone else. Something that I'm gonna make a point is have my alone time to be balanced in my mind and all. I'm just, you know, I'm that type of person. But yeah, I learned that, and I think it was really important. I learned also that it's always great to be I'm very spontaneous. I'm a very spontaneous person, but it's also great to not plan everything and just go with the day, go with the flow. And even if, like, you don't do anything specific, you know, for a whole day, it's always just great to be here and enjoy, you know, just enjoy the day, be present in the moment, and you don't have to do something at all. You know what I mean? You don't have to like, oh, go to a museum or taste this food, or just have a chill day in a trip. It is also great. But yeah, I mean, I could go on and on. I learned a lot during this trip, especially, you know, on myself and then on the world and people. There are just so many things in this world. It's just amazing. I would love to just spend all my time traveling, always, you know. I'm just amazed when I travel, and especially, you know, traveling in big countries like the USA. I'm just amazed at how many things you have to see, like out there that have, you know, that are here for you to see, to explore and all. Yeah. Not really. Honestly, no, not really. I mean, you know, a hotel is a hotel to me somehow. I guess they were maybe more spacious, but yeah. Or maybe I didn't pay enough attention, I don't know, but yeah, not really. I do not believe so, because it was 3 months ago, more than 3 months ago actually, and for 3 months I've been back on my diet, and also because the blood test revealed that it was not due to food, so no, fortunately. Yes, everywhere. I want to go everywhere. Felt sad. I obviously wanted to cry. I did kind of cry inside, you know. I felt really sad. I just didn't want to go back. Didn't want to go back to France. Didn't want to go back to my routine, to my apartment. I just wanted to keep going, keep, you know, being on this adventure, keep exploring, keep meeting nice people, eating nice food, and just seeing new things. And then yeah, I was really sad. I was so reluctant, you know. When I saw the French flag, I was like, oh, you know, French flag. And then inside I was like, oh, a French flag. You know what I mean? And the worst was when I heard French people, you know, it's and I was like, oh, French. I just didn't like it. I really enjoyed it. I really wish I could, you know, pack camping stuff and walk this trail for a few days. It was really nice. I mean, I even got to see a snake, and I wish I could just yeah, for a few hours hike and be in this nature, you know. It was really nice. I did not enter, we just passed by exactly like you saw in the video, but yeah, of course I understood. Well, I've been more in the countryside than in cities actually, in my 17 days stay. So no, my perception of America really is coming from more my interactions with people, you know, in those little convenience stores and then the road in the middle of nowhere and then stuff like that, yeah. I would love to. It's damn expensive, so I won't do that. I mean, if I have the money for it, I will do it. There's a shop in the south of France, who has a lot of American brands and who, you know, for used cars that they ship to France and then that they sell in France. They have a lot of Mustangs, Dodge, really nice pickups, trucks, stuff like that. So I have to go to southern France this year. I will probably go check out this shop, but if I have the money by then, maybe I will buy a Mustang. But you know, I'd rather put the money in my travels, and I have a car, and a Mustang is pretty expensive. But you know, as soon as I can and have the money, you know, guys, I will have a Mustang, that's for sure. I just really love this car. It's amazing. Let me show you my little Mustang here. I got this from a dear person, and then just look at that. It's a GT, and then it's amazing. I can't even like. I've been actually looking for one in French shops, and they don't have any Mustang. It's weird France anyway. But yeah, I'm just so glad I have my little one for now. But yeah, as soon as I can. Oh, nothing. Oh yeah, maybe the fact that everything was so, you know, beautiful and new and, you know, novelty made me think that there's so many part of France that I've yet to see and explore, and that that made me love my country even more, because I'm like, it's amazing, you know, I'm a French citizen, and I can do that whenever I want. So yeah, let me think about it a little. I don't know, not much. I guess maybe. Oh no, yeah. Oh yeah, obviously. Just seeing so many fast food chains, fast food restaurants everywhere. I just think it was kind of ruining the whole landscape sometimes. I was like, oh, thanks God in France we're not at this point, you know? Yeah, I visited a Halloween shop. It was pretty scary. Definitely the Air and Space Museum, definitely the Appalachian Trail. Actually, maybe almost all the places we went to, I wished I had more time, but it's like everything, you know. No, but I will definitely try French food for Asian food. Regarding the food, I guess seeing, I think I saw gator meat somewhere. I was like, ooh, but no, I don't think so, you know. Yeah, I mean, I try to not have expectations in anything in life, because expectations bring disappointment sometimes. But it's just a kind of a motto, you know, don't have expectations, just go with the flow, and life is an adventure anyway. But it was a lot better than I expected or said it will be. A lot better. Just a lot better, yeah. Because everything was just so different, so big, so new, so great, so nice, so funny, so yeah, a lot better, yeah. Oh, I got so many comments about, oh, you know, Europeans think we are rude and all. So I didn't have any misconception that I found out that were not true in the end. But I just want to mention that I don't know where you guys come from this, like Europeans or French people think American people are rude. Because let me tell you, first, this is not what I've ever thought, you know. And second, I'm talking from my own point of view, you know, from my own experience. But while growing up, French people, it was always America, the American dream, going to the States. You know, forts, I don't know, those national parks, you know, Statue of Liberty in New York and stuff like that. And it was all for that. And I've never heard anyone in my entire life in France said that they think American people are rude or anything. And I have read so many comments on my channel, on my videos, that you guys think that. And each time I'm like, where did you hear that? Because in my own experience, it's the total opposite. And I was the one, while growing up, being like, America, the United States, I'm not interested in that. I want to go to Japan. You know, I was all about the Asian countries. I still am. But, you know, I was always the one that didn't agree with, when asked the question, where do you want to go? America, and I was like Japan, Korea. I was always the only one saying that, and everyone else was saying, I want to go to the United States, I want to go to Canada, I want to go to America, you know, that continent over there, not the other one. And it was always like that, and I just really don't know what is this misconception coming from, because I've never heard that. So maybe it's because you traveled to France or Europe and you heard that, I don't know. But from my own experience, this is not a case at all. Yeah. Did you drive any? No, because I was 23 back then, and now I'm 24. And if you don't know, you have to be 25 as a foreigner if you want to drive a car. If you wanna rent a car, maybe if you want to drive a car, it's alright. But I will believe that if you have to be 25 to rent a car, you have to be 25 to drive a car, I guess. So no, I didn't try. But I mean, I will be 24 this year. I am 24 this year, as I'm born, as my birthday is in November. It's kind of at the end, so all this year I will be 24. So if I want to drive in the States, I will be a good girl and wait till I'm 25. So next year, if I come back next year to the United States. So in total, I did, for this USA trip, I did 2 countries, 6 states, and 1 federal district. I hope I answered everything. This video is going to be freaking long, I'm saying that. I hope I answered your questions. I will keep you updated on my next destination trips and all, when I will be sure, when I will know the dates, when I will know everything and I've planned a little bit more. And yeah, that's all. Well, that was nice to answer all of your questions, guys. I want to thank you again for all your warm welcome when I went there, and all your great recommendations, and I'm actually keeping them, you know, with me because of the next trip I will be doing. So if you have anything else to recommend, please write that down below. Any places, museum stuff to do, places to go. Thank you for following me on my adventures, on my explorations. I'm having a blast, seriously, just exploring this world and kind of discovering this world and discovering myself through this world too. It's kind of weird what I'm saying, but you know, I'm so young, so I still have so much to learn. And yeah, it's just amazing I'm able to do that, and I felt like it's even more amazing that I'm able to share that with all of you guys. And it's the best when I can actually meet you and share all of that in real life with you. So yeah, that's all for today's video. I thank you very much, and I will see you in 2 or 3 days for the next one, which will be the end and the wrap of this whole series. And then I will see you in my next adventure, which will be very soon. Bye, thank you very much for watching. I love you, take care, see you soon.